Did you need to hit the go live button?
Yeah, yeah. I pressed go live on OBS and I thought that YouTube would automatically start, but no, you have to press go live on YouTube as well. Who would have thought? Yeah. So yeah, anyways, welcome to the stream, everyone. I guess. Man.
10 out of 10 streamer.
I'm a professional, man. Okay. Everything's enabled, that means that this should work if I let them release. Absolutely nothing happens. Brilliant! That's exactly what I want to see. Is it because... No. What? Why aren't you running? Why are you not running? Ah! We'll set main drive to 100%. Are you... Ah, you're out of resources. Ah. Give you a material storage somewhere. There you go. No one's moving. Who's moving? Do some of you want to do like the introduction or something? Because like I'm super concentrating on building right now.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's the Age of Steam tournament, and of course, so he makes a train.
Yeah, yeah.
For a naval battle, it makes perfect logical sense.
Yeah, also
I don't
it's like
understand.
well, it's not really monorail, but it's like some kind of a vertical rail design, which is also very fitting for an Age of Steam tournament. Really, I mean, I wanted to build a
Also, if one segment gets destroyed, I'm pretty sure the whole thing is gonna fall off.
yeah,
Sam,
absolutely.
why don't you go into the resource menu and have them all share resources?
It's just like real trains.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, with all that jerking they're doing, they're going to be dodging a lot of slow fire.
Yeah, absolutely. But
it's intentional, obviously.
If they get stuck, they're just sitting ducks, just waiting to be destroyed. So I don't know if that's really like a plus or a minus. Okay. So yeah, they sort of have an ACB that they go full speed when they have a distance to the one in front, but then they will go slower as soon as they catch up. But yeah, they're still not really moving as a train. Like the other design was better at moving like a train, but it was also getting stuck all the time. So yeah, do these? Oh shit! They need an ammo controller. Ah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the stream might, or the actual, well, the stream is already running, but the actual tournament might start in like 10 to 15 minutes.
As per normal.
Yeah, yeah. I guess.
I like how they, on the straights, they go ramming speed.
Yeah, I mean, on the straights, they do get pretty quick. I guess I could, like, if I had the time, I would have rebuilt the track so that the corners are less sharp, and just because it can use more modules, I went a bit conservative with how many modules I built, but I had made many more modules left over, so I could have made more. They have timed fuses, right? What
Yes.
are they called? The
casemates you can totally fire flak out of.
Okay, nice. APS shells. Okay.
How is the timer integrated? Is it just part of the casemate that it knows how far the target is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because the shells have a velocity, and so it.
Oh, so you don't need to put a target, a laser target component, whatever it is.
They are
I've never actually
fully
used
featured.
it. I always use high High
High
rate of
velocity
fire
gun. Yeah.
kinetic shells for AA. Because they're quite good against missiles as well.
Well, 150 is
Light
really the
missiles.
lowest caliber you can start to fire chemical rounds with great effectiveness, unless you're
Yeah.
doing the heat spam.
Mm.
Not my simple weapons are 64 pounders. I took the Age of Steam tournament and built a sail ship.
Sounds like something you do. I mean, you build ram cars for literally every other tournament, so...
I think I only missed like one or two. I think I only missed one actually. The race, which I had no entry whatsoever.
Hmm. Why do you have to do this manually? Why can't you like copy paste the turret settings? I don't understand. No.
You can't. I've copied and pasted turret settings before.
Yeah, like the ammo choice.
Oh, the ammo customizer? Yeah.
So it's a bit weird, like the selection. I don't understand how it works, but yeah, whatever. We have time. It's not like there's people waiting or anything.
There's only like, what, 5 entries?
5 entries made by 3 people.
4?
This may be more interesting than the whole tournament, to be honest.
Train.
Yeah, I think people are fascinated.
This is how you start breaking the game, kids. It's a game where you make ships and planes, nah fam, trains.
Yeah, I mean, you have to keep an open mind about things, right? I mean, where would we be as a society if we let like rules and conventions guide our ideas? Or yeah, something like that. Insert deep shit here. I can't speak and concentrate on building at the same time. Okay, so that's done.
Sam,
Yeah.
there's a man in chat who wishes to know more about the rail system. Do you know what this means, Sam?
You
have to talk and build at the same time, Sam.
No, the rail system's pretty easy. You just got a bunch of rails, and they are on spin blocks to each other, and they're made of rubber, so they have collision.
Mhm.
And then the wheels with big, very large air quotes of the train are angled rubber to allow it to go around corners.
It's not wheels, it's just a rubber plating, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said wheels in very large air quotes.
Yeah. Oh, a slight issue. I let them use jet turbines for propulsion
How could you?
during testing, but jet turbines are forbidden in the tournament. So either I rebuild them to use steam turbines, and we will be here another 10 minutes, or we just say yeah, whatever. And
Why do they need power in the first place?
Because otherwise they would move.
Aren't you using custom jet engines?
Yeah, that's the
Those
thing.
don't use power.
We aren't allowed to use custom
Oh,
jet
right.
engines.
Right. Screw it, whatever.
Okay.
I'm okay with the exception.
Wagon 4. Okay.
So long as you're under the budget, so that you could have replaced them, it's fine.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know where.
How much your trains cost?
Yeah, I mean they're about 20k per wagon, so that's okay actually, but I don't know how much the track costs. So
Have you put spawners on the track so that they will spawn with the track?
Yes.
Cool.
And you have to take wagon 1. That's okay. You have wagon 2. That's okay. Wagon 3.
Oh, you got
that's
repair
okay.
bots at the train station. It's cute.
Yeah, I mean,
Bots and not tentacles.
how much are they? 100 each, so I'm only allowed to have 5, right?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a mix.
There you go, 5. Okay, that means though that the track, if the track gets damaged, we can't repair it. So I hope that like having having a double track will help. Also, like, if this block right here, if this dies, right? If I go
Make
0,
sure you have
if
an
this
AI
dies,
somewhere.
then this happens. So yeah.
Well, is there an AI on the track?
Yeah, there needs to be an AI on the track, or else it'll despawn.
Ah yeah. Also, this is an issue. That's one of the
Yes.
bigger problems I was facing when building here. I think you.
Wouldn't it make more sense to put the repair on the train so then they can repair the track as they go?
Actually, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, the thing is, if the track dies, it will
That
lose
is
so many
brilliant.
blocks that you will never be able to like repair all of it in one go.
That's fair.
I mean, building a train, cool idea. Building a train for the tournament, horrible idea. Like one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Also, like,
Is there something
yeah.
practical you can do with trains in Ashes of the Empire if you build, instead of a raised double track, just rubber along the ground and then have a wheeled vehicle that
Wheels don't interact with rubber, apparently.
the wheels are on the ground, but you have a guidance system that
Oh,
interacts
I
with the
see.
rubber. So
Okay.
basically, it's guided by the rubber track.
I'm gonna be real
Use
sad
that
if
as
if your flat guns manage to shoot down my plane. My planes do not like flak.
I mean, they're high explosive, not flak, so maybe you have a chance.
Well, if they're time diffused, it's the same effect.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they have to hit more accurately. They can't miss that badly.
There may or may not be large gaps of my aircraft lacking any armor.
Okay. Now to turn the whole thing to a structure.
oh my god, to put fortress turbines too.
What is it?
What, turbines?
Fortress turbines.
What?
Fortress turbines.
What about fortress turbines?
Ah, fortress turbines.
I think it's already a structure.
Yeah, it's a structure, so now I need to turn it into.
When it spawn underwater,
It
if
would.
you don't have it.
There is an online tool that can convert one type of vehicle into another.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Can you give me a link for that?
I will try. It is several versions out of date, so it might also break everything.
Ah,
I mean,
It's in voice chat.
I'm almost finished already, so yeah, whatever.
Also, you're going to need an engine to run the
Loop
fortress
1,
turbines.
Loop 2, yeah, that's okay. Is a fortress turbine going to? Yeah, the fortress turbine is having to carry all of the weight of the rubber, so it's already disintegrating.
Yeah, you need an engine and multiple turbines.
AI mainframe. Okay, so now I can make it invincible.
Oh wow, I thought that was going to take a lot longer to rebuild.
Okay.
Confetti!
Now I need an engine. You say, what engines are allowed? I think let's just slap down a steam electric hybrid. No.
Don't worry, Sam, we're just accepting that you're breaking the rules, but you're making a train, so it's okay.
Can you guys see what's happening here? Like the
Yeah.
green prefab part is outside of the purple prefab box, but if I place it down, it's even somewhere even else. Like what the hell? Okay, never mind. Don't care. Spoon, yeah, Spoon is in China again. spoon is being blocked by the Chinese firewall.
Fork spoon.
Can I give it a PID?
I wonder if Inventor's gonna show up.
That's
He had an entry, I think.
yeah. He sent me an entry. Yeah. Oh god, I have to like organize all the entries and everything.
Yep, and I'm gonna make strange special requests too.
Remember when we were like planning like should we do the stream at 7 or 8 o'clock? Yeah, let's make it 8 o'clock. Then we have 1 hour more time. Then I'll make sure I'll be finished by then. Oh no. General purpose PID. Select that down here. Altitude of anything. Fake point. Like 10. Then output. Hover, right? Where's hover? They are vertical.
Propulsion vertical.
Yeah. Are we syncing?
Can't you just use Fortress AI
No.
That is also possible.
for that?
Okay. Boop.
Fortress AI, and then the adjustments tell it to be like at sea level, or else it'll start tearing itself a new one.
But you can limit the maximum height and minimum height.
Is it like a prefab card, like a plug and play card?
No, it's Fortress Maneuver in the AI.
Maneuver. There we go. Fortress maneuver. Okay.
And then in adjustments, you're going to want to tell it to not be too high.
Above land, yeah. 10 meters above everything. Makes sense. 100 meters, yeah, that works. But we're still sitting at 8. Now we're at 81 meters. We sank a little bit, but we're still sitting here. What?
Yeah, usually I only have my fortresses go like 20 meters above. It scales really bad with altitude.
Yeah, but like, why aren't we dropping? Why are we still staying at altitude? I don't understand.
Hit C is the AI Fortress Maneuver on.
No. Do I have to give it a behavior as well? Just
Yeah, you might.
Nope, still not doing anything. We have adjustments.
You hit C and make the maneuver on, right?
Yeah, maneuver is on. Yeah, everything's on.
Lower the maximum altitude.
Maximum altitude is 100. Guess I could make that. Let's make it 50.
What's the minimum altitude above land?
Now it goes. It's yeah.
If it's in its range, it won't move. You gotta force it.
Yeah. So let's push it down to 20. There we go. Now we're starting to gain power. Cool. Okay. Now we just need to carry over the cars, which is probably going to cause some destruction.
Now I'm slightly worried I will lose to the train.
Don't worry, man. I mean, the cars are just going to pop. I think like one good hit by anything will just destroy them.
You do have multiple cars, though.
Yeah,
At
true.
least if you lose in style.
I'm most worried my plane's gonna be like, why is it flying, and accidentally ram it.
The planes are very rammy.
They have been known to collide.
Albino ram plane.
Okay. Yeah.
We have another.
It's already saved.
Oh, Inventor, he got here. Hooray!
Hey, inventor. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing that we didn't start without you, right?
Clearly intentional and not Sam
Yeah,
panic building.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everything's as it should be. Train track. I think skips 5 for 6. Okay, can I just load it in and it all just works or what? Well, I mean, we're at 120 K resources cost. So, and nope, it doesn't like it for some reason. It didn't spawn in the... It did spawn in the wagons. Eh? What? Eh? It spawned in the wagons, but it... Okay. Wagon 2 is out of the bounds of the map and is being pushed back in. What? What? I spawned them 15 meters away and somehow they teleport to the edge of the map. What the hell?
Hacks.
You all can start without me.
Oh, don't worry, we're not waiting on you.
Yeah, no. Oh no.
Ow.
Okay, recall all assigned vehicles. What is happening? Why is this not working? Can they draw? Ah!
Neat plane.
Plane go where? Oh man. Goodbye.
Somebody leaving?
Someone left Discord. It may have been the bot.
Oh, okay.
I haven't looked. It was invented.
Damn,
Inventor.
throw those bombs with some speed.
Oh yeah, gotta have ejectors on them to get them under the water. It was designed as an anti-sub hunter.
Oh, depth charges.
Yeah, those are depth charges, and the things with wires are Toad's sonar.
Oh.
Nice. That's smart.
It's an anti-submarine airplane because subs were allowed, but I don't think anyone built any.
I was going to build one that just has guns facing upwards and is meant to shoot at the underside of boats and planes and whatnot. But
You know
I
what's
didn't
funny?
get around to building it, so eh.
All of the planes can fly underwater.
Oh yeah, because steam jets. My plane will do that
That
sometimes.
is correct, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, the those were for bombing subs, and then the guns are so it could take out other bombers. Because I figured those were going to be the next biggest threat. But no, somebody actually made ships, so has me worried.
You guys haven't had a chance to study my design.
Okay, so
I haven't opened anyone's design. I don't generally do that. If someone posts a design day one, I'll look at it just to see what people are doing, but not once the competition's more or less underway. Finally kill the Marauder. It takes a while. These things don't have a lot of damage. My first entry, that's way more tank focused than damage focused.
Okay, I think I'm pretty much ready.
Hooray!
I mean, I'm 20% over budget, but at the same time, like all my stuff is super weak and is probably going to get destroyed by one lucky hit, so I won't care too much about that.
Plus,
Don't worry, you're fine.
plus it's a plane, so if
What's a plane?
it's fine.
It's a train.
It's already outside the rules a bit.
What are you talking about? I don't see anything there saying you can't have a train.
You are
that's it.
correct.
Steel.
It's a rules gray area.
Mhm.
It doesn't say you can have a train. It also doesn't say you can't have a train. So
I mean, we've had
Fair
fortresses
enough.
before, and there weren't any rules about having or not having fortresses.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Tournaments. What are the rules? Minus 35. Not maximum altitude, minus 35. Minimum. And maximum is 350. And maximum distance is 2100. Okay. Teams.
The only one was 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Albino,
Yeah, I think so.
you have just one team? Okay. Then we have...
I have just one team. I would prefer it if the width of the team would be 1.
What do you mean the width of the team?
When you're adding the vehicles, there's
Mhm.
like how many vehicles per row?
Ah, yeah. So that they spawn behind each other, you mean?
Yeah, in a line.
Ah, okay, okay.
As I mentioned before, my planes have slight ramming problems.
Ah, okay, okay.
also Discord stream when
Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go.
The emergency pre-battle building session happens almost every time. Usually it's me.
Okay, what have we got? Tommy Scimitar.
Oh man, I just realized I have another entry I could have used. Oh, I need to fix it though. Never mind.
This thing.
Can my little plane beat a warrior? I believe in you, little plane.
I think Chill was onto something with wheels. Using wheels for the rail might work.
Well, you can't. Wheels will not interact with other vehicles.
They kind of do, but they're super weird. I haven't found a way to make it consistent yet.
I'm pretty sure they interact consistently with buildings, but that's it.
It was a building.
If it
I mean,
moves,
like
I'm pretty sure it's weird.
for example, in the race tournament, the ramp wheels were interacting with the ramp, no problem. But like right now on the rail, like putting wheels vertically.
What do you mean wheels are interacting with the ramp?
horizontally.
No problem. You yourself drove through it with your really fast car.
Well, yeah, because it was
just-
going like 400 meters per second. So yeah.
Side contacting wheels, not vertical.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that works.
Okay, so I've downloaded a bunch of stuff. Constructibles, tournament. Give me a second. Let's make this a little bit faster. There we go. Okay. So I have the train track Mark 6. Albino, what vehicles did you have again?
The Steam Devil and the Iron Car.
What amounts?
3 Steam Devils, 1 Iron Car.
Okay. 3 steam devils and 1 iron car. Is the iron car based on the ram car?
Yes.
Nice.
It's an ironclad. It literally has iron plates onto last tourney's submission.
And air spawn or?
The planes are air spawn,
Okay.
100 meters.
The iron car is a watercraft?
Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't make it fly.
So
Because of the requires that dediblades have an inlet and an outlet, the wheel wells would be illegal.
yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean they would be illegal? They have an inlet and an outlet. It's just
Yeah.
lateral to the daddy blade.
Yeah, I would have made it. I would have let it count, but yeah, okay.
Also, I would have needed to fit a much larger engine in it because it's running a tiny fuel engine.
Inventor isn't here anymore. Inventor left. What did he?
It was,
say
I think,
again?
3 of one and 1 of the other.
4 super nuts, whatever, and 1 scimitar. 1 scimitar and 4 gnuts. These gnuts.
Get out!
This guy.
Okay, chill. What was your stuff? What was your submissions? We have a Cinder Princess and a Fey Matriarch.
Got one of each for team 1. The matriarch is a aircraft, flight height 200
Uh-oh, we got high altitude over here.
or 150.
The Matriarch is 150, and the Cinder Princess spawns it at the water.
I think it's a boat.
And team 2 is
3 esotericans.
3 of them. Okay. Water start or
150.
150 as well. Okay. 150 apply to team. Cool. I think that's it. Let's save that again. Save it back up. Get some piece of paper over here. Okay. Of course, we have an odd number of teams. Get me a random number generator. 1, 2, 5. Team 2 versus Team 3. It's Albino versus Inventor. Okay. Cool. So now after... Hey! I'm proud of myself that in just 35 minutes I actually managed to get the tourney on the way.
I think that's a record.
I know, right?
We were prepared once.
Yeah, it's always somebody else. Like, I think last tourney...
Days long past.
Last tourney we were like saying like, okay, people, in the future we really have to like send in the blueprints sooner because so we can start on time, and now I'm the guy who's delaying everything.
Gosh, Sam, submit your
You gotta
blueprints
make
to
up for
Sam
lost
sooner.
time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's I almost always have to download my own craft. That's the problem, right? Why it takes so long. Okay. So
Your stream is really choppy for some reason on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube is also complaining that it's not getting the bit rate it wants to have. So
Well, I think the super gnats are supposed to be air spawn.
what is it? Oh,
Those are tiny fighters.
The YouTube stream is much less choppy though.
Yeah, the
Okay,
YouTube
good.
stream is fine.
yeah, the YouTube stream has like 20 seconds or something of delay, so it can sort of catch up a little bit. What was it? The super nuts. Let's give it 150 as well, and put this entire back to the ground. Start that again. Ah yeah, okay. So this is Inventor stuff. Inventor still isn't here. Did he say anything? Is he coming back, or is he just like gone for good?
He said don't hold up for him, so.
Okay. So I guess we'll just start and hope that he wins, so that when he comes back, he will see his own craft. No offense, albino.
What? I don't know. That's a lot of wood.
Yeah, a lot of wood, some metal on the back hull, a radar dish in the front, which I really like. Some big guns, though I think they're probably smaller if we... Ah, yeah, look at it. Ooh, some miniguns, very nice. Rapid fire, low caliber, and
If they're not flak, I'll be fine.
and some broadside cannons. That's actually pretty interesting. And I assume this one in the back is like a flare or something. It's weird because we don't have guided missiles, right? So I don't know what it does. And a nice detection turret. I kind of like this craft, I have to say.
It's very good looking.
And the nuts, which I don't know. Yes, they have bomb bays, like small missile bomb bays, and they are jet powered. So I guess they must be pretty fast. And on the other side, we have Albino's bomber force. Wow, they look badass, man. They look badass. With like the propellers and the turrets like on the same gondola style system. That's pretty cool. That they can only fire straight forward, right? That's 1 meter omni-mantlets. Yep. Yeah. And
I hope they don't shoot each other as they take flight, which might happen now that I think.
and direct input feeders, so that's interesting.
Well, you're limited gun to 5,000 per gun.
Yeah. And a couple of 60 mil simple weapons and a detection stick, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is a bit. It looks like the mixture of like a catching hook for like aircraft carrier aircraft. You know, like the landing.
A arrestor hook.
Yeah, exactly. A mixture of that and a penis, basically. It's like half of each.
It's based off the detection stick off of the C3 Viking, because the entire plane is based off the C3 Viking.
Is that a real life craft or
yes.
from the devs craft? Okay.
It's a real life craft.
C3...
Immediately alt tabs to look up C3 Viking.
Yeah, of course. Detection? I don't see any detection sticks, to be honest.
It's retractable.
C3 Viking plane.
It's like an ECM mast or something. I'm not sure.
I got something here. There's like this stick here at the back. Okay. Yeah. I see. Well, yours is a bit more
pronounced. Yeah.
Yeah, pronounced. That's a good word. Okay, and then we have the pedal ram car. Oh, dude, he's chunky, man. He's big.
He's got some armor on her.
Yeah, he's wide. He has pedals. He has a keel. He has sails. Damn. Okay, let's see how it goes. There's like clouds coming out of your...
They're steam jets.
Ah, okay, so it's like pulsing them to...
that's just the graphics.
Ah, okay. But they do look pretty awesome, like the way they all fly. This one just stalled and it's falling out of the sky. It didn't even
that's
get
strange.
Just stalling out of the sky. Oh, I forgot to give the materials. They're just right.
Good job, Sam. Yep. It only took you 30 minutes.
Wait, isn't it supposed to be maximum material?
Okay, now I think, yeah, see, now they're shooting and also the steam is more continuous. I was wondering why nobody was bothering to shoot each other. Okay, let's see the super gnuts bombing the ram car. And wow, he completely overshot. Dude, the ram car's over here, the bombs landed over here in the water.
It's a small target, alright? It's hard to see. You can dodge.
What are those
sonar buoys?
Oh, wow.
Steam Devil's an anti-sub. It fires depth charges.
Oh, okay. Well, it's pulling its sonar buoys out of the water, so I don't think it will see much up there in the air. But
It's
okay.
having a moment. I can't quite tell what's going on because the stream's too laggy.
Ah, shit. Well, Inventor's Craft is shooting at it, and it looks like he has timed fuse, high explosive or flak. Though
Yeah, like I said, if you have that, my planes pretty much just fall out of the sky.
not on all of the shells. I see quite a few shells passing through. So I think like one of the two guns has timed fuse, high explosive. Though he's not doing that much damage. Like it's
Oh god.
oh, it just exploded. Okay, maybe it dropped low. 50%.
There's a lot of DQ from
Yeah.
overheight.
His yes, because they went too high. Yeah, right. With a height limit of like I think 350. I see.
Yeah, you could see it stripped all the control surfaces off the wing. Like I said, if they go up against flak, they basically die.
Yeah, because you have unarmored wings. Yeah. Why does Inventor have a flare? I don't understand. Well, maybe it's because his craft is like not just for the tournament. He wanted to make it for something else. That would make sense. Okay. So all of the super nuts are out, so it's now 2 Steam Devil planes versus the Scimitar boat.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
Beautiful, beautiful block confetti.
So have you guys been abusing your 500 materials of repair bots, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Each devil has 3 repair bots, and the car has 1.
Oh wow. 1 repair bot. How much is a repair bot? 50?
Bots are 50. Tents are
Okay.
100.
Yeah. Inventor's missiles are having a hard time hitting. I mean, with one
They're probably
turn missile.
unguided.
Yeah, well, 1-turn missiles basically.
Yeah, the flat gun will be the death of me.
And are we seeing a crash? Are we seeing ram? Oof! You took out a lot of Inventor's ship while just losing like a cannon or something. That was impressive. Very nice. Very nice.
The wonders of subobjects in dealing with thump.
Wasn't a subobject.
The plane has no subobjects except for the tail.
Oh, never mind then.
It's
just armored.
Yeah, the cannon barrel. It's the cannon barrel that hit, and the cannon barrel takes a lot of damage to destroy.
Oh, right, because it has a bunch of armor typically, right? Quite a bit of AC.
Yeah, they're pretty weak to flak. Flak will knock out. Flak knocks out most of my planes. Well, that's unfortunate.
This one, is it? No, it's not upside down, but yeah. They're too buoyant, they don't sink, that's the problem.
Well, no, they're made of wood. There's or not wood, but reinforced deck.
And metal. So.
And metal. Lots and lots of metal.
I mean, if it wasn't for the wings, it would actually sink, I think. But like just.
Well, the body's got
floating.
reinforced deck as well.
Do wings like provide buoyancy? Like, does the empty space count as empty space even if it's underwater, or how does it work?
Empty space only counts for buoyancy if it's.
I think your plane's supposed to be in the air.
Yeah. You got flak.
Yeah.
The planes are not designed to deal with flak.
Those 1-turn missiles are really bad. Like they don't even manage to hit. Actually.
The stationary planes.
Oh, they hit.
This is my map.
Yes. It's.
Wait, am I actually doing it somewhat well?
Yes, your flak gun completely destroyed everything I have because my flak is my only weakness.
Seriously?
Flak is the
Dude,
planes.
I retrofitted that thing in 20 minutes. No, like 5 minutes.
The planes can't deal with flak. They just die.
Just rub it in, manage.
And the
You're
scimitar
telling
is
me
disqualifying itself because it's running away too far. That
Oh
sucks.
no.
Yay!
what? It should be able to turn.
I mean, I did get some pretty big hits on the stern, so there's a chance it can't turn anymore.
But yes, its rudders are very vulnerable.
So there's a chance that even though my planes are down, the damage has been enough.
Oh, it might not. It might be that whenever I hastily put the rudders on there, they weren't set up to turn properly.
Oh.
Hey, I think it was turning before.
Hey, I don't even care.
Wait, did I just win? Is that what happened? What's going on?
Yes. Because
oh, cool.
Inventor got disqualified because his craft ran away too far, and they put like a distance disqualifier.
Woo! The Steam Devils win because they can float.
So, how many people are actually competing in this tournament?
Huh?
4
How
people,
many
5
people are
entries.
competing?
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, I really want to see the Steam Devils fight the train.
Okay. Though I think.
I'm fighting myself.
Which one do you want to have fighting the train, Chill? Do you want the...
It'd be better to have the Steam Devils fight them. My entries are very OP compared to... Yeah.
Okay, then give me your weaker entry, the weaker of the two, and then we'll have a fight with the the train versus the Steam Devils at the end, no matter what happens.
Oh, what did I miss?
Just that bout where the Steam Devil shut out your rudder and your boat decided to sail away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Number 4.
I'm
So
gonna leave it up to you.
Yeah, if you look at the bottom, it was held up by normal propellers before, and I swapped this up for steam propellers, and they need like space.
Yeah.
In the back, not just one block to function. So they're just straight up exposed in the bottom. It looks like a drone, like one of those 4 propeller drones, except it's a ship.
All right, everybody to the train to get annihilated.
yeah. Okay,
Train?
so
Yeah, the train.
Train.
you didn't see the
Well,
train.
Yes,
pretty
the
cool.
train.
The train.
Train.
The train. But yeah,
This
first
is kind of
let's introduce Chill Builder's things right here. So
Oh,
this,
Chill Builder is so winning. He's the one that actually put effort into this.
yeah, I mean,
I put effort into mine, but they're faction craft, so.
just coincidence, but while he was building his train, a train derailed in Montana.
coincidence? I think not.
He stole it. He stole a train from Montana.
I have to get my inspiration from somewhere, you know. Oh, is that heavy armor? Is heavy armor legal?
On ships, yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
That is the whole reason I built this ship.
It looks badass, man. It looks so cool. The color scheme is awesome.
So what's the plane we're using?
What? Are those things moving?
What's the plane?
Oh, these blocks are moving. Holy shit, that's awesome. Dude.
How do you have the blocks out there like that?
And one of the train tracks
They're
is already
close.
destroyed, and my trains are suffering. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's already all falling apart. No!
Wee.
No! I hope maybe they're like buoyant enough. No, they're too top heavy. They're going belly up. No!
Oh yeah, the train. You're not even allowed to use custom jet engines.
Yeah, we decided that we were allowing them for the train because otherwise it would have taken like another 10 minutes or something for me to build it.
You should have put underslung casemates on your train.
So they could fire if they fell upside down.
Yes. You know, like
I
they
will
do
for like
in
the
trains.
train Mark II. It will have it.
Nah, just make a rotating barrel that flips around with the casemates on it.
Those are guided missiles, though, right? Those don't look like
They're
one turns.
turn. They're one turn.
Really, because they turn like
One turns can do a double turn thing. It's really
they
cool.
can. Wow. Okay.
How though?
Just normally, it has to be a unmaneuverable enough missile to actually see it. Normally, you don't see it.
Oh.
You can
Huh.
inspect them later if you must,
Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at it.
but I'm
That's
pretty
interesting.
sure that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just desperately.
The only thing I'm curious
Oh,
about
that's
is,
the
are
two
those
points.
cannons individually less than 5,000?
Well, we are
Those are
counting
pretty
It's
per.
two
cool.
guns in one turret.
Yeah, exactly. We're
I
counting
mean, that
per
is
barrel,
true.
so. Okay. I did 0.1% damage. So yay!
Hooray!
Oh, yeah.
Hooray for the trains.
Hey, that's a good run in my opinion. How did my gnats do? My super gnats.
They got shot down because I have AP cannons on my plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
Might not
they
be
die
that.
pretty much
They
instantly.
don't have very good altitude control.
How have they actually fought anything they can actually hit yet?
Yes, they tried to bomb my the ram car and missed miserably. The ram car is
I
a
haven't
boat
seen
this
the ram
time.
car yet. I can't wait to see the ram car.
It's like a 5 meters per second boat. It's not very fast, and they missed it by a country mile.
Oh god.
No. There you go. Okay. So I put inventor back because he got disqualified by running away too far. Because we have an odd number of teams,
Honestly,
I put him
I probably
back.
want to do it again.
Sure, why not?
It's probably set up like the turning is set up in the opposite direction at this point. That's probably what it is, but who knows?
Oh wait, those are fighting again, or are those different entry?
That's Childo's second team.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
They're just slightly
Those
cheaper.
ones are cool.
Yeah.
Show Builder needs to. Is he working on any of our factions right now?
I have my own stuff that's going on.
Okay.
He does his own fancy thing.
I mean, his craft look
Those are
very, very
really
Steam
cool.
Age. I mean, that's very, very traditional. Oh, he even has like a. Is that like a for roll control? That pin you have at the back that's
Yes,
turning.
exactly.
Ah, okay, so it's a reaction wheel. Very nice.
And then back. Oh god.
How? Scimitar.
That's a front end hit.
Yeah, those
Usually they have
guns. Those
time
guns are kind
hitting,
of scary.
naturally.
Yeah, the Scimitar was originally used in my Delta Alliance campaign, so it's pretty old. I think that's
Okay.
on my first ship.
Mhm.
My first proper ship, at least.
Yeah, I was wondering like why you had a flare if we only have one turns, but that would explain it. That it's just like a
Yeah,
leftover.
I didn't bother to actually change anything. I just made it tournament legal. That's all I did.
I like that you have like little detection turrets.
You see the propellers?
Wait, you have
Yeah, they're
detect-
exposed.
Ah, okay,
I
those
didn't-
are like
I didn't even bother
upwards.
the form gap where I deleted 4-meter beams so that I could fit those propellers in.
Make you a little bit louder. There you go.
Oh yeah, flares. Missiles. It's actually decently effective in campaign. Well, if I actually use the right stuff on it.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that turret's gone.
Dude, those one-turn missiles, because they are so fast, I think they're like really effective because like the target doesn't have much time to like get out of the way, so they just zoom right in.
Are you talking about my one turns?
No, your one-turns are super slow, and I don't think they have ever hit anything. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Childer's
they're pretty bad.
one-turns. His things are actually good. I mean, he's not hitting any of the super guns. I mean, he's destroyed one of them, but yeah, he's doing quite a lot of damage against your scimitar.
That's a lot of damage. Get some flex tape on that.
Oh, what's it doing? They're losing steam jet.
Oh, those
Ooh,
are
I think
the
that-
magnet mines. The magnet mines being pulled up into the ground.
If I
That's
actually
nice.
win this because of a few super nats.
I don't think that
You
the
can't
esoterics
underestimate
have
the
any
net.
weapons. I know that they have like a Bofors. They have a Bofors. Okay, so I think they can probably destroy the supernet with that.
But the Bofors is
Eventually.
The question
constantly
is,
spinning.
can
in
Right?
they
the-
actually
you
aim
can't
at
see
the
any of
super
them.
net?
I don't know what he's aiming at. Oh, I think he's aiming at the scimitar. I think as soon as the scimitar is dead, they might be able to focus on the super nets.
Oh, 2 of my super nets are already dead.
Yep. I don't know if they got like disqualified from altitude, because I think that's what happened against Albino, that they just went too high.
I thought the maximum altitude was like 350 meters. I don't think they're
There
trying
is.
not to go above that.
Oh, okay.
They definitely tried, because my plane got its tail knocked off and immediately took a nose up.
Oh, Chill Builder run out of materials already? What?
Did
Missiles
you
are
give
real
us-
ammo heavy.
Okay.
You give us maximum material. It should be
It's maximum material for whatever you can hold in your vessel.
because they started quite low amount.
I can check. I mean, so is that like a victory for Inventor, or?
If he's out of
What?
materials and has no way of dealing damage,
I gave each team
I have rams.
100. No, that's 10,000 materials. 10,000. Okay, maybe I could give them more.
Yeah, they can definitely hold a lot more than 10,000.
Let's give it 100,000.
Just give it to him. I do not deserve the win.
Okay. Okay. Plus, you already lost once.
I
So
mean,
I guess.
Each of my super nets uses the same material as a destroyer full team,
I didn't
and
understand.
they're a
What did you
fraction
say?
of the cost.
What?
Each of my super nets, those little planes,
Mhm.
eats probably the same materials as my destroyer at full speed,
Ah, yeah. Okay.
just because of the same jets.
Yeah. Steam
They're
jets are
absolutely
extremely
ugly.
material hungry.
yeah, let's not talk about how much the Steam Devils eat. They have 3 full-fledged steam jets eating the maximum amount of steam they can.
Nice.
Steam jets are absolutely horribly inefficient.
I think like per steam
Okay,
jet you
cool.
are running at like 5 materials per second or something.
Yeah, I had them set lower, so that wasn't even all they could eat. It wasn't a buffet, it was I don't know, what do you call it?
A slaughter?
Oh yeah, you can call it that, I guess. If you wanted to.
Here you go, that's
Oh, those albinos.
yeah, that's the ram boat.
The
That's a ram
Iron
car?
Car.
Ramboat.
I love it. It's just
Paddles,
so wide.
sails.
Yeah.
It's... Hey, we got the wide body kit, man.
Yeah, of course. Like even the cockpit is
Ram
like, is
boat.
like wider than usual. Like
Yeah,
Ramboat is.
it's the Iron Car. And it's dead.
no, it shot. It didn't get shot.
Oh, okay. Soon.
Yeah.
Who am I fighting?
Those planes look really cool.
Oh dear, I don't know if I want to win this. I believe in you, planes.
The limit was decreased to 100,000 only, right?
Yeah, it's 100,000 only.
Okay. It used to be 200,000, right?
No, it's always been 100,000 for this tournament.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Guns.
Bomb it.
And you missed. Do you actually have bombs?
You like bombs?
I don't think they bombed because it wasn't close enough.
Ah, okay. You do have bombs. I didn't even see the bombs last time.
Yeah, they're bombers. They have guns to deal with planes, but they are bombers.
Mm. I guess they're more like
I am
attackers
very
with their,
curious
like,
about those
main
guns. Those guns are shooting real fast. There you go.
Very low caliber.
Bombs, and you missed. No.
They're not meant to hit. They're mag bombs.
Yeah,
That's
but
very-
I think you hit like so far. I don't know. They're moving a little bit towards it. But I think that the ship is just moving so fast that the magnets cannot catch up.
That might be true. They'll get some.
I love how every time we try to do these really like themed tournaments, like Age of Sail, Age of Steam, then everyone just goes, "How can I mess this up the most?"
Yeah, right. Like nobody builds a craft.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Right.
this isn't really an Age of Steam plane. Like, how would you build well, I guess like steampunk or something.
Well,
Like-
it originally was Age of Steampunk, and then they changed it.
Yeah. But like chill builders things, I don't think they have anything to do with steampunk or anything. I mean, neither do my trains, to be honest.
Your trains.
True. Well, I mean, it is a train, so.
Yeah, my planes they don't have enough damage.
Yeah. And whoa, I almost thought they were going to see a mid-air collision there.
So what are you calling those planes, Albino?
Oh, those are Steam Devils.
And everyone's out of materials again because I forgot to change the materials.
Yeah, what was it? Oh shit.
Are you going to keep the steam jets when you add them to the campaign, or are you going to change
That's
them
undecided.
to jet engine?
The gun pods are going though.
Aren't they good enough, or?
They look cool.
The vehicle is meant to be anti-sub, so they're going to be replaced with torpedo pylons.
Okay, yeah.
Like the
I think we should
entire
keep
plane
the
was
variant
built
with the gun
around
pod.
anti-submarine warfare.
Mhm.
It's only armored from the bottom. It's got depth charges. It's got towed sonar. It was meant to fight subs.
Do planes actually
How
have
fast are they?
towed sonar? Like, is it a thing
No.
in real life?
But they do drop
Helicopters do.
sonar.
Yeah.
Helicopters will have towed sonar. Planes will have these weird. They do have sonar systems, but they're not towed. The reason I towed them is because this is from the depths in physics are physics.
Yeah.
Imagine having
I mean, I guess you could also just drop the sonar buoys, right? You didn't need to tow them.
Are they gonna ram it?
Well, the reason they're towed is that the length they're towing, if they're attacking something that's slow, and subs are usually slow, the torpedo buoy will hang around the sub, so my accuracy will basically be pinpoint.
But you're towing it, so.
Because they overshoot it, and then when they turn around, that's the length, and if it will stay there.
Okay. I see. So the buoy isn't really moving when the plane is turning around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole thing is that it puts the buoy right next to the submarine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not meant to fight surface vessels or planes. I put guns on so they could, but that's not what they were meant to fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this was
think that
this
was,
was less
mid-air
a
collision.
campaign, a tournament entry, and more. I'm going to build a campaign vehicle that's similar enough that I could easily retrofit it to compete in the tournament.
Okay.
So yeah, and the
They
guns
do
are
look
like
awesome though.
they are amazing. They're going to be for the Palatine Senate, like all my other planes, to join their series
Yeah,
as
the
their.
probably needs more stuff.
I mean,
Speaking of,
they are taking more damage than you said they would. You said that like any flak gun would just completely shred
Oh,
them,
my-
but they are quite resilient.
Guns are not flak.
They're not
kinetic.
flak.
Ah,
They're
okay.
durable planes unless you shoot flak at them.
Because like the wings just get shot out of the wings.
Yeah, because all the armor of the plane is on the sides, front, rear, and bottom. There's, as you can see, little to no armor on the top of the aircraft.
speaking of
And I mean,
Palatine
subs
Senate,
don't usually have.
Well, they're taking evasive maneuvers.
They are such beautiful planes when they fly. When they're flying properly and they're not taking damage, they can sometimes turn and their wing will be like 4 or 5 meters away from the top of the water because they bank into their turns.
Oh, sweet.
speaking of Palatine Senate, do they have any submarines?
I think somebody might have designed a submarine. I don't think they use submarines, thus the anti-submarine airplane.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to have more anti-missile systems because anti-missile wasn't really necessary in this tournament. The thing that's out the back, their little tail, that is going to have a radar and IR attractor, so all the missiles target that. and ideally miss the plane itself.
I like the little like dediblades.
Decoys.
Yeah, exactly, decoys. I like the little dediblade
No, it's coming for Ram.
holes.
You can't have like roll, pitch, and yaw thrusters, so I needed to roll, pitch, and yaw, so they have little deddy blades. I'm
Okay.
probably keeping those.
Yeah, they look pretty nice. Why not use wings for a roll, pitch, and yaw?
It does.
Okay.
The problem is it's not a terribly fast plane, so it can't get the maneuverability out of it. It's really, really heavy because there's no alloy on that plane. It's all metal and reinforced decking or wood.
I see.
How effective are high velocity thump missiles?
They are really, really fun and hard to do.
I was thinking about testing them on a boat as a anti-light stuff.
I was going to put them on this plane. The problem is that they inherit the velocity of the aircraft, and the AI does not aim them as though they inherit the velocity of the aircraft.
Right.
Okay.
And it had an attack pattern where it would actually line up and point directly at its target, but even then, they would still miss by a decent amount. Now, ships this large, it probably would have worked.
You can probably overcome that with Lua script, right?
Well, not in the tournament because Lua is guidance.
Yeah, but in
I
general,
could just
yes.
as easily do remote guidance because once again they have the towed sonar that makes them incredibly accurate, and I could shoot that at them. But the problem is that wasn't this tournament, and when I make them for the campaign, they're strictly anti-submarine.
This plane is taking a while to die, really.
It's like I said,
Very
this is the one of the very heavy because most of the time I lean all gun.
Ooh.
This is all tank.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
It refuses to die. It will lose, but it refuses to die.
Just stretching out the view time, you know. But yeah, we are
Send it
almost at
back in
50%, so it's
finest.
gonna despawn in a second. And there it goes. Okay. So now the
Rest in
finale
peace,
is...
Steam Devil. Which, of course, is one of my weather
Hello.
names, like all my planes.
Is your what?
Weather names? My planes for the Palatine Senate are all named after weather phenomena.
And I know dust devils, but I don't know steam devils.
They're similar, but over water, essentially.
Okay.
There is also Brontide, which is like a low rumbling sound that you would hear from thunder. And all sorts of stuff like that. Grapple, which is like kind of hail, kind of.
Yeah, I know
Oh my
that.
gosh.
We have that in Germany. Gruppe. Yeah.
Yep.
Rumbling sound of thunder.
Well, it's
and
down to
in the
me if I
distance
hate
you
myself.
Start hearing Fortunate Son playing in the background.
Well, the Brontide, they're heavy bombers. They drop tons of 9 cram bombs each. So I figured, yep, that sounds good.
Ah, yes. Fortunate Son intensifies.
We have come to liberate your oil.
What do you mean? It was never yours in the first place.
Those are radar missiles. Okay.
Oh, they're sonar boys.
Oh, sonar missiles. Okay.
Because remember, submarines are allowed. I don't think anyone built any, but submarines are allowed.
Those missiles coming out of the turrets, they also have magnets on them to help with submarines as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about guided missiles with magnets, but I tested them, and it's real hard. The magnets do not overcome even the lowest amount of force you can put on a thruster. But if they're underwater, it helps, because the thruster doesn't work anymore.
That makes me wonder, do magnets just turn off if a thruster is working?
Negative.
Ah, okay.
The force they generate is just so little that it barely affects it.
I tested small missiles,
right.
a small thruster at minimum thrust, and it takes about 4 magnets on the nose of a 2-block long missile, which means you have 1 slot for payload, or 2 slots for
Ooh.
payload. And it will still miss. It will dip into the water, and then the magnets will pull it back. So it'll overshoot, and then the magnets will pull it back.
Yeah.
But the problem is that only had an effective range of about 300 meters against medium speed targets.
Hmm.
And it's 2 small warheads,
Yeah.
so it wasn't
yeah.
really worth
If your
doing.
missile is made more out of more magnets than warheads, yeah, that was a little point, yeah.
Like the Steam Devils shoot a magnet and 3, I think, HE warheads.
Mm-hmm.
A part of me is interested in the idea of using a just dummy fire missiles that don't have any thrust or anything, just fins and a 1 turn.
You can get rid of the 1 turn and just have them on a turret that aims.
I understand that. I'm just saying is sometimes I'd like to have the 1 turn in case it's just slightly out of the turret's vision.
I suppose, but if you ditch the 1 turn and put the fins balanced in the middle of the missile, it'll actually arc it, kinda.
I
And
didn't know that part.
you can get up to a range of about 1 kilometer, so long as both you and your target aren't moving that quickly. Because once again, you have the problem that missiles inherit velocity, but the AI doesn't properly calculate that missiles inherit velocity.
Hang on, I think I missed the start. What are you suggesting here? A propulsion-less missile?
Yes.
Okay.
A cannon, where the cannon part is ejector.
Hmm
Eh?
I've fallen in love with the small missile design on the Corsair, I believe it is.
Which, missile.
Okay.
Yep, there's a lot of fun things you can
Probably
do without
Corsair.
missiles.
I was meaning like where it's just the 2 turrets and then the smaller missiles, and just I just find it really adorable to have those like as anti-air or something.
They can be pretty decent anti-air against light air, but the problem is against heavier air. You need medium missiles, really.
Yeah, the main issue with my destroyer that I have currently, which I could have actually submitted to the event, now I think about it, it runs mostly off Steam. I have to change out the engine for it though, but that wouldn't be too bad. Oh wait, no, I can't. The guns are way too big.
Yeah, that was one of the main problems. Like, I only used APS after testing pretty much everything else on the Steam Devils. That was like, well, nothing else I used work, and I'm not putting CRAM on this thing, so I guess I'm
I
going diff
could have
guns.
probably got away with making weapons that would fire once. with the payload that I have on my destroyer. But it would be so effective, it might actually just win the battle with the single shot if it gets accurate enough.
I had like one of the first craft I ever built was a direct input feeder gun that had like, I think it was back in the day where you could make like your shell incredibly long, so I had like, I don't know, a 50
meter
meter shell
shells.
or something, yeah, 500 millimeters
Oh.
on like a tiny little boat, and it was just, I think like with just 2 salvos, and it was firing a salvo like every 10 seconds. It could take out like a, what's that Deepwater Guard, the big one, Plunder or something.
Yeah, Plunder is a big deep water guard vessel.
Yeah, I think it could like take out one. The whole craft cost like 30k or something. So it could
No.
beat like 10 times above its weight.
I'm pretty happy with my destroyer. It's about 70k and it can kill the crossbones consistently.
I like
yeah.
the back in the day when we didn't have larger missiles, and so a large missile was like a 40 block long medium missile.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in building
Yeah,
a
self-propelled
ship like
defense,
the Onyx Watch Trebuchet.
Yeah.
Just a cram ship.
No, it's a Trebuchet is a vessel where the missiles are angled up and down 4-meter long slopes down the length of the ship,
Oh yeah.
and there's like 6 of them if I remember correctly, but they're the huge ones.
Ah,
That
huge
would be
missiles.
interesting.
Bleh.
Huge
Huge
missiles are
missiles.
toxic.
Ew.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys keep mentioning like
Those are not
campaign
that
craft.
useful.
The problem is I don't know anything about campaign craft because I don't play the campaign.
I've only played the campaign. I've never really been in any serious with battles against other players. So
I've done both.
Yeah.
I have not
I've
beaten
beat
the campaign,
once.
I beat the
Now that
campaign
you-
like 5 years ago, but I have not beat it since.
I have beaten almost every single faction individually in the campaign because I start on all the various difficulties, and they start you with different factions now.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I think I've beaten the Deepwater Guard and the Onyx Watch, and since then I have never left designer mode.
I've beaten Deepwater Guard, Onyx Watch, White Flares. I beat White Flares a long time ago, so I don't know if that counts. The Lightning Hoods, the Steel Striders, the Twin Guard, but not. I've never gotten far enough to fight SD or the Flying Airship people.
The Twin Guard.
Great
The Great
Talons?
Talon?
Wait, no.
Great Talon.
Seriously? You haven't
Yeah,
got
Great
the
Talon, sorry.
Talons?
Yeah, I haven't fought either of those yet because I always you beat the first 2 or 3 factions, and then you have enough money that the rest is a steamroll.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now
I
that
think
you
they're working on
mentioned
changing
the,
that.
since you mentioned the trebuchet, I want to try making a ship that just lobs missiles at an angle, unguided, and just
We'll be watching this for a
Bam.
long time.
yeah.
I've been meaning to build like a missile catapult, but I haven't found a way to actually make it work. Unfortunately,
There's one in the land campaign.
Yeah, there is. I remember I remember working on those. Those were fun.
It's an Onyx Watchcraft.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I forget the name of it.
I think
The-
it's
the
literally
Great
called
Talon,
catapult.
It
What
is
are they
actually,
called? Raven Nest? What's the Great Talon's HQ's called?
I think it's the
Raven's
Raven
Nest.
Nest.
Headquarters? Raven's Nest? Those things are a pain to destroy. Takes
Well,
me
yeah.
a solid 30 minutes to an hour to beat them every single time, and that's with
Oh,
like late game stuff.
just use mass
That's-
drivers, man. Just use mass
EMP it.
drivers.
Just it can't take enough EMP. All right. A lot of those were built before heavy armor. Just EMP it.
Seriously?
That's
I'm
the
sure
case with
they
most
must have gotten
vehicles.
updates before then, because they did not look like they were built before heavy armor. Like,
They
they've
may have
got
been refurbished.
decorations and all that.
They'll be
Oh, they
refurbished, but
definitely
it'll
refurbished.
Yeah.
it won't be as good. So if you just build a giant particle submarine and you park it underneath the fortress,
Yeah.
and then you just don't stop blasting.
Yeah. There's a huge difference between like getting a craft up to date, so it's modern, and just getting a craft to work in the current update, right? Like there's one is just like fixing any problems, and the other one is just like adapting to the new meta.
Yeah.
Cough,
Yeah.
cough,
Like,
ripping
I
out the depth of my tank.
I have a ship a long time ago that's now up to date, but I would never use it because it was back in the day where you could have enough shields and lambs to basically be untouchable.
Mhm. Mhm.
Huh.
By the way, can I get your attention that I gave the craft? I increased the resources tenfold, and Chill Builder
they
has
still
managed to
ate them
run
all?
out of resources. I gave them 100k resources, the same amount of resources as the crafts cost themselves, and he managed to run out of resources in less
Yeah,
than 10 minutes. That's how inefficient
don't
his
hold
that
craft
requires
are.
that requires a
Don't hold
special type
100.
of dedication.
Come again?
Steam jets are inefficient.
Yeah, Steam is
Like,
very
I have-
inefficient, yeah.
I have battleships which consume less materials than one of Albano's bomber things that he entered, and I use lasers.
Yeah, the Steam Devils are getting switched over to custom jet engine.
I mean, they are nice though, like especially if you use steam tanks to store steam. When you go into space, you can use them as kind of a because they are much more thrust dense than ion jets. I actually have it on my what do you call it? It's my laser bomber that I
Are
use
you
in
trying
the
to convince
tournament.
me that you don't use sails for space propulsion?
Wait, you can do that?
Well,
You used to be able to do
Don't
that.
they?
Oh no.
Don't they like
Ah,
scale
for battle, we
inversely
all wait
proportional
for it.
with altitude now?
The
battle
portrait.
train.
because of the.
Oh, they hit
solar
something.
winds.
No, the train is getting stuck. Train is taking damage.
No,
No.
train. Train, no.
Ah, bombers, the natural enemy of trains.
Yeah, actually they are. Oh, no. Oh, and there goes the rail. No.
Well, there goes the back half of the train.
If I had a little bit more time, I would have built like the rail underwater or even better underground and just have like connections between each piece that goes up, so you cannot like destroy the whole rail in one go like this.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
All right,
again.
so try. We need to try it again because clearly it'll come out differently next time.
Yeah.
What?
So did Chill just win? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I mean he had 2 teams in the finale, so yeah, I am pretty sure he just did.
Congratulations, Chill. You get to determine the next tournament.
Didn't he already win the last 2 tournaments?
I don't know.
No, I did not.
I know Hell decided the rules for the last tournament, but he didn't win.
Yeah. What was the,
Yeah,
the
how
other?
about
Gil won.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought Gil won.
Yeah, exactly.
So Chill, please choose a volume limit that's quite low, and
Yeah.
not hundreds and hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
I think for this tournament, we should only be able to use prefabs of other neater campaign craft. We
No,
have to
that'd be
take
terrible.
prefabs of those, and that's all we
I
can
mean,
build with.
that's up to Chills.
Like, of parts of those.
That would be
But,
so
yeah.
hard to check.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
But it sounds cool.
I'll just
Well,
prefab a single wooden
like,
beam
take
and just
a,
use that as a wooden beam
player's
and then
gun.
prefab a single APS.
The next tournament it has to be a Marauder.
You can totally use that.
Take a prefab of
Look,
like
we've talked about the Marauder retrofit challenge before. It's just it's not feasible.
Why is it not feasible? It sounds perfectly fine to me.
There's no way to administer it.
What do you mean?
Yes, just
administer it?
extend the Marauder.
Somebody made a
is
short
Why not?
challenge? Why is a challenge based upon the superior combat vessel not feasible?
Yeah. I mean,
You cannot improve perfection.
Why not the April Fool's Marauder that opens up a mouth?
yeah, the more throttle. Yeah, that one's fun.
I say each prefab has to be above a certain volume.
That would be impossible to check. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I think that would be the spirit of the tournament. You can't have that as a rule. I just go with it and have fun.
I think it'd be interesting.
But the rules will just be technical based.
I think it
Here's
just has
an
to be a
idea.
prefab of like a certain part of a ship. Like, it has to be recognizable.
What about a 2K volume limit?
2K volume.
Well, yeah, we had a volume limit.
Haven't we tried that before?
Yeah, we.
We
the
did
land
do a
tournament.
volume limit before. It devolved very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not recommend doing it because
I think
it
that
was
the
recent
problem
as well.
was because we just put a volume limit, not any sort of cost limit. So people are using, I don't know, huge missile
Extra
bases
sauce.
as their armor
Yeah.
and repairing them.
Well, no, huge missiles were banned, so people were using pack lenses as armor.
Yes. Pack lenses, steam engines. If it wasn't made to be armor, people use it as armor.
So long as it has high health. That's all the people were asking.
High health and
pretty
high
much.
AC.
Yeah.
I'm going to use fuel engine exhausts as armor.
Fuel engine exhaust isn't even that high health.
Exactly.
We use heavy
Pathetic.
barrels instead from APS.
Use two directional omni mantlets.
The 3x3s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend a small tournament.
Yeah, same. I mean,
I like the prefab idea.
It's
and
impossible, I'm
not
telling
because I
you.
plan
No.
to.
Nothing's
do-
impossible.
It is impossible, I tell you.
Nothing is impossible. It just won't be good.
yeah.
No, it's literally going to be impossible to administer.
Who said it had to be?
We can do.
You want to play the competition, do you not?
What if? Hear me out. What if we have the rule of you have to take prefabs from campaign crafts, and like you have to take, if it's a turret, you have to take the whole thing. For example, you can't just take bits and pieces and then cobble your own original turret using one block prefabs. And then, hear me out, there's a cost limit.
Well, of course there'd be a fucking cost limit.
Yeah.
That's what, you're gonna make a tournament where you don't have a cost limit. We're just gonna melt Sam's computer.
You mean again?
We haven't done it yet. So I don't think we're going to be able to, I don't think we'll be able to do it.
I mean, we crashed his computer, or his, at least FTD once.
Hey, I can't run FTD anywhere near full capacity because I don't have a graphics card in my new computer yet.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah, the infamous graphics card shortage.
My work laptop is like struggling with product. There's like on just like land designer and no crap. At least I have a gaming desktop, so.
But yeah.
You're kind of hard to understand, Zedex. Your microphone, I think it's cutting off a little bit. Also,
Is it better?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Thanks. Cool. Also, we have
Yeah.
new people. I just noticed we have Chief
Yeah.
and Zedex. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome
Hi.
to the stream. Hi.
Hello.
One of us. One of us.
Alright, now we must pass them through initiation. One
What's the
thing I
initiation?
would be down for is you have 4,000, or maybe you have 10,000, and you have to make a modification of Ramcar.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, Ramcar tournament. I've been voting for Ramcar.
What
tournament
about a
forever.
racing thing? I don't know.
Ramcar or Death Boat?
Like like banger racing or something like this. Like, I don't know.
There was a race
This
version
is
of the
the
Ramcar. I
sound-
don't think anyone saw it.
This
Or
is
many
the
people saw it.
sound of intensive thinking.
Hey, the Ramcar's already had nukes. The only thing the Ramcar hasn't had is an actual gun.
Oh, oh, you utter buffoon! Have you any idea what I am planning to perform with the Ramcar?
Are you going to mass driver the Ramcar?
Just use the Ramcar as a projectile.
Oh god.
That would be a
Mass
good
driver
idea,
the
but I'm not
Ramcar.
going to do that.
Say literally the thing.
I'm
Mass
not going to do
driver
that
on
for
the
the
Ramcar.
simple.
I mean,
I'm not going to do that for the simple reason of I want mass drivers to be on turrets, and because I want them on turrets, I always make them small and pathetic, and they barely shoot 100 meters.
That's okay. You can just use it as a launcher for your other Ramcar.
Boxing
Or you can
gloves,
just
but
put the
Ramcars.
Ramcar on a catapult.
there's some potential. Okay, so the new tournament rules: use a Ramcar and somehow break the game's physics engine with it, like mass drivers, relock drive, you name it, whatever.
Get it to the light speed.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
better at steam engine math. I don't know what I will do with it.
But yeah, I think Joe Biller just
Put
failed.
a
Joe Biller was
massive
like,
railgun
nope,
in it.
time to go.
Put a massive railgun in it.
Hmm?
The Ramcar is only
Oh,
like 10
yeah.
meters long.
Well, you,
That's
I mean,
the
I
point.
could put my 890 power from that engine in it.
scale.
Oh yes.
You take
I
a
have
full
a
size.
railgun.
I think the Ramcar tournament would be interesting.
You take a full size battleship and you should put the picture of the Ramcar on the side.
You take the Ramcar and scale it up
no,
tenfold
no,
and
no.
build a 10.
You use the
10 to 1 scale.
Ramcar as lifeboats.
I might do that now.
Used as what?
Lifeboats? Like there is no gun on the Ramcar or Rams. It's just the body with a bunch of seats. And when the ship it's on gets destroyed, it becomes undocked because the ship is no longer holding it and it just runs away.
Mm.
Good
Just
class.
stick
This-
seats
this
wherever
is
you can on
happening.
the ram card.
This is gonna happen. I'm doing this. It's going to be a
Oh,
campaign
that would be
entry.
brilliant.
Glad to help.
That would be brilliant.
I'll throw it on the Malibu. It'll have a stoplight in the middle of the ship, and there's just a bunch of ram cars sitting there.
I feel like the ram car is going to be our version of the Marauder.
It already is.
Yes, definitely.
It already is.
Oh yeah, just put a doom rail cannon on them
I
and
just
just have
had
like
it-
15
And for
of them.
April Fools, we just remove everything under the HSS and replace it with the ram cars and ram car variation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ram
And then
car
we
is in-
leave it that way.
No,
Everything will become ram car eventually.
Why not just put like
It will
a
take over the
Sephiroth on
world.
on the or like a Doom Cram on the freaking ram car?
I'll put a doom rail on it if I want.
Yeah. Why not?
No,
You
you're going to
have this
put the
tiny
ram
little
car
ram
on a
called
doom
this
rail.
tiny
Let's
little
be
ram.
real here.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
No. The rail cannon is very small.
Remember when we did like the
It's-
cargo carrier tournament and Bongo like just put a boat on top of like 50 cargo containers and called it a
And
boat?
claimed victory.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, that's
one
kind of a
because
game
of
for
cargo
that, yeah.
capacity.
Oh no, he did not win. We did not allow him to win. We said your vehicle does not transport cargo.
Yeah.
Ergo, it does not count.
Yeah, it was more a cargo
Oh, you know what we
storage
should
than a
do?
cargo transporter. Yeah.
We should do a castle tournament.
A castle.
That
tournament,
would be- that would also
Like
be fun.
a basically Onyx watch.
So you
Yeah.
submit its Onyx Watch ship.
You
Except
have
yeah.
to build a
Wait.
castle and see how long it survives against something.
Wait a second, so castle
Be
or
land, and
castle
it'll just be
ship?
castles lobbing shells at each other, and they're allowed to use
Oh, a structure tournament?
to see with. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That would be
oh,
nice.
that would be more relaxing than building
down for
something
that, yeah.
moves.
Yeah. huh.
Yeah.
So like, what about the like basically no like defense, like active defense basically?
Yeah, so you can use that to intercept crams because crams will. Be
I mean,
quite
I
strong.
could just put in some steam jets on the bottom and just jump when you. It
has to be a structure.
Yeah. Structure. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You can't
okay.
jump.
Put it on a piston. There we go. Problem solved.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, well,
Wait.
just like dock or just dock a bunch of plates and
I could make the Disco Rave party cannon.
But we want
I
it to
just
be
had
small, right? So it
The
has to
most
be-
brilliant idea, and I
Okay.
am not sharing it.
Oh, good for you.
oh god.
So we're doing a structure
Ah,
tournament?
it,
I think
it will be
good.
glorious.
You might
I
have to
suppose
really
we're
get
doing.
some
I would
structures
like to
like
do a
that.
structure competition so I can make a Disco
yes,
Rave.
that would
My,
be
dis-
nice.
my Disco Rave party cannon must happen.
So basically, we're building a castle with armaments, basically.
Yeah.
Like
I
an
mean, that's
actual
going to
castle,
be a
yes.
full like Doom Cram mortar stuff or something like this.
I think no
Towards the depth.
medium to large to huge missiles.
There is one issue though. How
Almost
are we
good,
going to
so.
make like a ram car house, like a ram car fortress?
You can have.
Put it on
Yes.
piston.
Drones.
Put it on
Use the
piston.
ram car as a drone. And stuff.
I
some
think we should
rocket-
have the castle, and then like very very small
Just
Like
an
maybe
upscaled
one
ram car
page.
will do just fine.
drones.
No,
that
just
they
have
can
just
use to
just
try to
castle.
attack the castle.
Just a structure.
Okay, so well, I
Just
mean,
the structure.
both have. I like both ideas. Like either just a castle, like say 50k for the castle and 10k for the attackers or something. I don't know.
Then you can. I think we should ban ram because it'll be quite OP. If
They
we
won't
can.
move.
They won't. Yeah, just going to be a castle.
But you
Oh, like
could
Rams
extend
on,
like a giant fist, like the 1 kilometer.
You can only
distance and
extend
just
so
land.
far.
Imagine
Also ram on.
If somebody
Will be
manages
quite
to
strong.
hit you with rams from whatever range they're at in their castle, they deserve that
I
win.
just
They-
had a good idea. I just had a fucking weird idea, but it's going to be crazy. If I'm gonna do that too. Not gonna say what it is.
I'm just gonna quit the free for all right now because I want to show you something. You know Savman,
Go
right? He has
on,
like a
it's
small
fine.
YouTube channel. He sent me something.
Wait, the free for all's been going on this whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Sam, you should use your training for the castle tournament.
Oh god.
Oh,
So
shit.
who sent you that?
Whoa, what is that?
Oh god.
Oh.
This is gonna
That's
crash into
actually
here.
pretty cool.
What is this?
Give me a second. I need to find. There it is.
Gun go bang. Behold my castle, and fear me.
I can't see
Now,
it.
is that on the
Wait.
corner?
Oh,
God.
wheel
Is
of
that
guns.
it rotating on your screen right now?
Yeah. That thing.
Rotary
Disco
gun.
rave party cannon.
Yes.
It's the gun of pain. It's a beautiful thing.
Come on. Is it gonna load or not?
That's pretty cool.
So what's that, Sam?
What is it? Oh,
What
Sam.
is it?
Give me a second. There we go. Cthulhu Mark III.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's
Oh.
something
Oh
that
no.
Oh.
Savman has sent me.
Oh.
And
Oh no.
That poor marauder.
yeah, it does this.
Marauder.
It
What
slowly
the-
stretches its arms out and then it just sort of combusts you.
Wait, I can't see
Oh,
anything.
This
God.
just beats the shit out of the marauder.
The screen's
what?
frozen for me.
Don't worry, little lad.
Don't worry, marauder.
fellow
It'll be
adept
over
of the
shortly.
Dark
It's the whip.
Scion. Whatever.
I'm pretty impressed that the Marauder is still
What is
alive,
that?
but that's like I think because the arms are like teleporting straight through it. And also like the arms
the
are
arms
moving
not
away for
break?
some reason.
Hush now, I was about to do that. Why'd you have to reveal that, Sam? That was my way of getting around there. Oh, you can't ram at that range.
Yes, you can.
I'm not
Have I-
gonna lie. That really looks like black lightning.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, a
if you
little
pause
bit,
It's
As
basically
I was
paused for
saying,
me because I can't.
how do you get the ram
Like
car to our
one
castle
frame every
structure?
5 minutes.
Was it on a stick?
You put
A
it.
very long stick.
Don't worry, the ram car would definitely be there.
Ah.
What does that say?
Glorious.
Not break.
There we go.
Yeah, just bonk the enemy castle with a ram car on a stick.
Grab ram car.
Yes.
So I have a
What
curious
is this
idea
thing?
about I have a curious idea about what recoil means. Do you even have to compensate for it on normal ships, or no?
It depends on the size of the ship.
No, well, I also mean, like, is it even worth compensating for it for, like, the accuracy bonus?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
I mean,
you're
It didn't used to
at
be,
any
but they
decent
changed
range,
it so it is now.
probably
Yeah, I know that it used to not count. That's why I was saying that.
Yeah, on a railgun, I'm using a
What is
good.
this?
Oh Lord, what is that?
Dear
That's
Lord.
a boat.
More important.
I don't know what I'm seeing, and I don't know if I like it or not. Is that what is? Oh, oh.
are you not liking what you're seeing on albinos? No, albino's still
No,
having his rotating
no.
cannon.
I just understood what that was. That you just spawned in.
The screen went black for me.
What
I
did I spawn in? What is
am
it?
getting very bad vibes.
It looks like a boat that fires nuclear torpedoes.
No. It's supposed to also use like the slappy arms, but I don't know how to activate it. Like I said,
press, maybe?
I didn't build this. It got sent to me, so maybe I need to press a button or something. I don't know.
Check there.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Nah, whatever.
Maybe it doesn't detect it right away or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that.
I'm a
it's-
rookie
it's
builder.
like a-
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Yeah. Me neither. I just know about Steam.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off, guys.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Okay, see ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios.
Use.
Ciao.
Okay.
I'm just familiar with the generic style of the way I like to build.
Hope that.
I'm not even familiar with that. I don't know how I want to build.
I normally just build minimalistic if I can, and if I don't build minimalistic, then it's interesting.
Big noggin battleships. That's not true. I build pretty small.
Right now, I'm mostly doing.
some steam engine math. But yeah.
How fast would that kill a crossbones?
Probably just as fast as it kills a marauder.
Doesn't hurt to try.
So can't only attack once, and then the arm breaks off.
Well, part of the arm breaks off, but the arm is so long that like there's always like still a part of the arm that's working, right?
Oh, I just had an even better idea.
What?
Evil
I
is,
just had the best idea.
Evil is just saying every
Oh,
5 to 10
yeah.
minutes that he has an idea, but refuses to elaborate further.
Even when
I
the
mean,
tournament.
that's the thing. If you don't know
Has
what
best
the idea
idea,
is, you cannot
refuses to
counter it.
elaborate further, leaves.
You cannot
Exactly.
counter what you don't know. So
That actually survived better than I thought it would.
I mean, he's taken 2 million damage so far, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's like the arms that have taken that much damage. I don't know.
I think that the ship being cut in half is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's even above what's it called? Ring shield cannon amount of damage. Yep. It's dead.
The only time I've seen something like that happen was when I shot it with my railguns, my destroyer.
The ray guns on your destroyer? How big is your destroyer that you can do that to a crossbow? Like, shouldn't
It's
it be
about
called-
half. They both have to hit the same spot, but yes, it does do similar amounts of damage.
Okay, wow. Shouldn't it be called a cruiser or a battleship at that point?
No, it's the size of a destroyer. I just got really lucky with how I set up my railguns.
Not bad, not bad.
It has similar damage capability to a it has similar damage capability to a megalodon with 2 shots.
Okay. So, like, it has as much damage as the complete broadside of a megalodon?
Not the complete broadside, like just one of its turrets firing.
Oh, okay.
But that's enough. That's enough to almost cut a megalodon, or not a megalodon, almost enough to cut a crossbones in half if you get the right spot.
Mm.
Megalodon uses a thumper with 70,000 railgun energy draw. 500
Yeah.
mil.
The megalodon is really weird. I took a look at
My
it. And
Inefficient, to be honest.
yeah.
my destroyer uses a 500 millimeter with 6 meter long thump shells as well
Mhm.
at 100,000 energy.
Try to play with 4-meter builds. You'll end up very surprised at what a 260-ish millimeter gun can do.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was actually playing with on my tank. If you want to look in that tank chat, that has a 250 millimeter with 4-meter loaders.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Sam, man, some of the stuff you make, the deployable turrets platform, all the Steam stuff, really, really cool stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bordering on genius, my friend.
Thank you.
Just casually breaking the game. Don't mind him.
That's just everyday business here, man.
So I've seen it on a lot of craft. How do you? Is it just aiming like spin blocks or whatever at the enemy that go along with the gun for armoring up the sides of the barrels?
Oh yeah. It's not spin blocks. It's actually just a
Extra turret or?
yeah. It has like an elevation turret in here.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay.
it's like a,
Because I originally thought that it was they were like somehow applying it to the sides of the barrel or whatever, but now I understand it a bit better.
I mean, you can use mimics.
you can
but,
use
yeah.
decorations on barrels, and the decorations will move.
Decoration
with the
and
barrel.
mimics. I'm just
Mm.
sometimes I just mix them up. But yeah, decoration you can also apply them, but they are only decorations. They don't affect. They don't armor it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my destroyer's file is on my laptop, and my laptop's currently out of commission while I'm waiting for a CPU fan.
Okay.
My laptop has a worn out battery, but it's fine.
Yeah, my laptop cooked its keyboard and it cooked the fan, so I have to get a new fan.
Yeah, I bought mine. Yeah, basically my laptop only like. If I were to just stick my laptop, just with the internal battery, mine will only last 2 hours. If how much, and the laptop is not even my laptop is not even consuming 10 watts of power.
10
that
watts?
looks cool.
What?
My laptop is not even consuming 10 watts when on battery usage.
Oh wow. I mean, but then you cannot play any games with it, right? Like, as soon as you
Yeah,
play
I mean,
anything that uses actual
it's a
power.
i5. Yeah, it's a i5. My laptop has a i5 5300U and a integrated graphics, like HD 5500.
My laptop has a Intel i7 8700 HK and a GTX 1070 in it, but it likes to eat battery and only lasts 2 hours when I use the actual battery. If I don't use that's why while running at full load.
I mean, normally, like right now,
I don't want to
it says
interrupt,
that
but give me a second. Since we're drifting off into tech talk, I think I can stop the stream right here. So I'll just quickly say goodbye to the people on YouTube if there are
Goodbye, YouTube.
a couple of people there. So yeah.
Goodbye. Probably just us at this point.
Yeah, but they do get views after the fact. So there's people who are looking at it as like video on demand. So. Yeah. And there are like 9 people
Goodbye,
who watch. We just got 2 more.
Goodbye from the past.
So yeah, goodbye everyone.
Yes.